the person to be up on the thumbnail. And then after that, now, Kenny, all of us are up on screen there. You want to say good morning to Sergeant Caldwell, who should be a lieutenant?
You've got the prettiest smile. What is that all about? You know, if you said freeze, you're under arrest. I couldn't take that serious. I'd say
halt in the name.
I
Halt
love
in
you
the name of
too.
the law. You have the right to remain silent. You couldn't have remained silent. Kenny would say, "Can I get them numbers?"
Take me. You got a pretty smile.
No,
Come on.
well, look, your
Thank you,
husband knows
Kenny. I
you.
appreciate
Your husband knows
you.
that you're out there doing your thing,
Yes.
and what does he do? Is he law enforcement also?
No, he's retired from the military. He takes care of us at home. He holds the home front
There you
down.
go. That's a good man.
We are at his job.
Full time.
Full time.
He's probably working harder now than he did when he was
Yes.
working. But anyway, we appreciate you coming in. I want you to know one thing for sure. Kenny, I'm going to take you out the picture here so you can go on and do what you got to do. Because Kenny does things.
He does important things.
Well, before we get to he's over there asleep. before we get to that, the Crimestoppers barbecue is coming up.
Yes.
You want to talk about that a little bit? And
Yes,
You know when
yes,
that is?
yes.
You got the details? Because I got it right
the
here. If you
details.
want.
I was ready for you.
All right, let me know what's going on with it.
So, April the 24th. It's on a Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. If you love barbecue, come out. If you don't love barbecue, but you know somebody that does, come on out.
And if you and let me add this: if you love barbecue, or if you don't love barbecue,
yes.
Still come out.
Yes.
Because it's for a good cause. Oh,
Yes.
go ahead.
So you'll be able to purchase a barbecue plate. You can even make a donation if you want to. But the barbecue plate, you'll get potato salad, coleslaw, a roll, all the fixings with it. But all those proceeds, it's $10 a plate, but all the proceeds, the donations for purchasing these plates, they go towards the Crimestoppers reward tip money.
All right. Well, I'm going to bring Kenny back up here because Kenny,
Yes.
and Kenny and I have purchased some tickets.
Yeah.
And Kenny, you like the fact that this barbecue's coming from a particular place.
Yeah, it's Smoking Coals. I discovered them last year at the Crimestoppers barbecue. Best you know what? You can say that, it's the best barbecue I ever had. Easy to say, trust me on this. Plus, it's for a good cause. Great barbecue, good cause, Crimestoppers.
Well, Kenny, you sound like the expert here. Is that the barbecue that has like the vinegar type thing?
No,
or
it
it's
is
just the red one.
Yeah.
It has red sauce on it?
It's Eastern. So
Is it Eastern?
Western is the vinegar based. I believe I've got that right.
Well, Southern, I know, is kind of the
Okay,
vinegar.
Southern too. Oh,
Right.
is it? Okay. Well, anyway, it's
in
good.
Philadelphia, our barbecue had red barbecue
Yes.
sauce on it.
Well,
So-
we'll find out coming up April 24th.
Look,
But plus,
Sergeant
we have the
Caldwell was
barbecue.
looking at us like, are we going to talk about some crime stuff or are we going to eat?
No, we have the barbecue coming up. That's a big pull. The barbecue raffle.
It is. And look, and he said the key word, the barbecue raffle. If you buy a
Yes.
ticket, what happens?
So if you buy a ticket, you have the opportunity for a grill giveaway, a Louisiana Legacy 1200 pellet grill, and it's worth $2,419. All I know is it's a grill and it's free. So
Well, I know more than that. I got a picture of it.
Yes, he does.
And that is the picture right there. You hold it up on your camera
I
right
got
there
you.
because on my cammer it's backwards. Hold it up so people can see. That's
This is the grill.
That is a nice grill. All right, Vanna. $2,419 value.
Yep.
Lori's Ace Home and Hardware is the one that's putting that up as
Yes.
a drill, as a thing. So now we're
There
getting
we
ready to
go.
talk about the crimes in a second here. But we brought you on early so we could talk extensively about this right here.
Yes.
The fact of the matter is, if you buy one of the tickets, then you get a coupon for the
Yes.
raffle.
yes.
Kenny and I are holding up our tickets. You got yours?
So for every single coupon, you get a raffle, or you get a giveaway ticket
Right. 1,
to win
2, 3,
a free grill.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So you get 10 giveaway tickets.
That meant that I donated $100 to Crimestoppers.
Yes.
And Kenny donated some as well.
Yeah, I've got 6 tickets.
6. So you almost got more than $150 from 2 of us.
Well, yeah, but I'm still going to win the barbecue, so sorry. You can come over, though. I'll make something nice for you.
Okay. Something vegan, pescatarian type thing.
Okay, don't come over. I'll use the barbecue
Yeah, I knew how he was
on
going to
my
do me. He's
own.
going to kick me to the curb.
I'll have some meat.
All right. Anyway, I want you to know that Kenny and I threw your people under the bus to demand to get these tickets because there was some discussion, not only from you, but Lieutenant Locklear as well, Mickey Locklear,
Yep.
because he's the one who sold me the tickets. You know, he sold me tickets a couple years ago, and I thought the barbecue was that day. Mike Joyner and I from WREL, we had napkins already in our shirt. It was 3 weeks out.
Oh my goodness.
But anyway, this is again April 24th.
Yes.
That's a Friday.
It's on a Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. in the parking lot of Lori's Ace Hardware, 2800 Rayford Road.
I put my cough button on.
Yeah.
But I didn't take me off camera, so people would go like this.
He wasn't hurling. It was just a cough.
Yeah, we get the cough, we get the talking stuff up here.
So you kind of like moved that over in front of Aces, I guess, because of course they're giving away the big grill that's worth $10,000. It is a nice pellet grill, but you moved it over. I believe that's what I've heard.
Where the location is, it's not going to be
Just
right at the entrance.
where it used to be in front of Harris
the barbecue.
Teeter.
It's moved a little bit into the parking lot.
Yeah, it's going to be in the parking lot area,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, so anyway, Sergeant...
Oh, believe me, you'll see us.
Oh, yeah, Lieutenant Caldwell said the same thing. Lieutenant Locklear said the same thing, that they're moving it in a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
But Kenny, you say it's like a factory. Man, I know, too, because
It
I've
is.
been to them. And how does it work? When you come into
It's
the
almost
parking
like an
lot?
assembly line. You
Yeah.
pull in, you pull up, you get your ticket, you hand them your ticket, and you get your plate, and you go on out.
Pretty simple.
Yeah, simple.
And what about delivery? There is some
So
delivery?
there will be deliveries. So if you would like to have your place delivered, say you're getting for a large group, you can be put on the delivery list, and then we will have people that are volunteering, our great volunteers, because we're going to need them, will be delivering those plates to wherever it is that you're at.
Well, again, it is a very good cause that
Yes.
both law enforcement agencies have been involved with. And we've had a couple of the board members in the past couple of weeks because you were out lollygagging wherever you might have been, doing whatever it is you had to do. Now, but one thing you did go to was your sister was surprised.
Yes.
What was that about?
Yes. So I have to give a big shout out to my sister, Vasa Ford. So she's a teacher of the year for E.E. Miller Elementary School. So yeah, she's amazing. Hats off to her. I couldn't do her job. She is awesome.
Well, I mean, did she know she was going to
No.
get the award? So
So-
you had to keep it hush-hush.
Yes, her husband reached out to me and told me, "Hey, Vasa's getting the Teacher of the Year award, and she has no idea." So from my understanding is that every year the teachers have their name on the list. Well, they have to go and take their name off the list. My sister forgot about it and forgot to take her name off the list. She had been doing it every other year, taking her name off. This year she forgot, and they surprised her, and she actually won Teacher of the Year for E.E. Miller.
Well, congratulations to
Yes.
Vasa. Is it?
Vasa.
Wow, that's a great name.
Yes.
Boy, you be coming up with something. Vasa. What's her last name? Ford?
Ford. Mm-hmm.
See, I got a good memory. That's because I don't drink sodas. I don't drink alcohol. And what's the third thing I forgot?
Thank you. As of 6:15, it was plastic. This
goodness.
morning you said plastic.
no water out of plastic bottles. Would you like a bottle of water? No, I'm just kidding. Jeez.
You already asked her.
Oh, my gosh.
goodness.
Okay, well, look, if you're just joining us right now, it's 8:19. This is the final hour here, and this is Sergeant Alpha Caldwell, who
Yes.
should be Lieutenant Alpha Caldwell. That is something I've been advocating for since we've met when I was at Channel 5. You know, I mistakenly called you Lieutenant
You sure
Caldwell
did.
on the air, and since then there have been 3 police chiefs.
Yes.
Let me think.
Yeah.
So you got Roberto. Before him was
Chief
Brian
Braden. Chief
Braden?
Braden. Mhm,
And then,
Chief Hawkins. So
Chief
Chief
Hawkins.
Hawkins, Chief Braden, and now Chief Brian.
Roberto. What are you gonna do here, Roberto? Mira, cómo está usted?
Oh my
Let me see,
goodness.
because he speaks Spanish, fluent Spanish. You didn't know that, did you?
Yes, I did.
Okay, well, I can tell you. Hey, this is what I say about Lieutenant Caldwell. Su madre es una mujer muy simpática, porque eres un pote de tú también.
Whatever
Is
you
what-
said, it sounded good.
It was
Something
good.
about
Look,
his mama.
the only thing about it is that's all I know. But anyway, we're going to give you a chance to give us the Crimestoppers Crimes of the Week. I
Yes.
like the fact that you to put your glasses down. We're going to go to commercials first.
Okay.
Because you don't
Gotcha.
come here until 20. But when you come in early, I'm
Okay.
like Johnny Carson. Come on, sit on the couch and let's talk about something else other than that. All right. You're listening to News Talk 640 WFNC. We've got Fayetteville's most dependable forecast with CBS 17 meteorologist Lori Dunsing.
Tuesday is starting out a little warmer in the morning. We will then be mostly sunny by the afternoon with a high of 82. Overnight will be mostly clear with a low of 59, and Wednesday will be partly cloudy with a high of 85. The rest of the week will be warm and mainly dry, other than a passing shower Thursday and Friday, but our best chance for rain arrives after Easter with a cold front. That is your Fayetteville forecast. I'm CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsing.
And now, here's
Yeah, but you know what's funny about this? We talked about the memory loss thing, sodas,
Right,
alcohol, and bottled water.
right.
And I don't do any of those things. But I called her Laura Dunsing again. Her name is Rachel Dunsing. But in any event, we've got 57 degrees in Fayetteville, Hope Mills, and also Fort Bragg. You're listening to News Talk 640 WFNC.
Proud to be your hometown news and information source for 4 decades. News Talk 640 WFNC. Just say, Alexa, play WFNC.
Now playing News Talk 640 WFNC.
Ritchie Law Firm Injury Lawyers. Ritchie Law is on top of it. Go to ritchielaw.com.
That's ritchielaw.com.
Order up!
There's a place in every town. A place that don't belong to anybody, but somehow belongs to everybody. Where the coffee's hot and welcome's real, and nobody's a stranger very long. And when you walk through that door at Eggs Up Grill in Hope Mills, you ain't just starting your day. You're home.
Eggs Up Grill in Hope Mills, right across the street from Jackbird High School. Open for breakfast at 6 a.m. and open for brunch and lunch till 2 p.m.
Order up!
Next time someone says, "What's up?" tell them,
Eggs Up.
Eggs Up.
When it comes to breakfast, brunch, or lunch, Eggs Up is, ready for it, the local expert. Eggs Up Grill in Hope Mills is your WFNC Sweet Deal of the Week. Log on now to WFNC640am.com and click on the Sweet Deals logo to get 2 $25 gift certificates for only $25. Eggs Up Grill in Hope Mills, your Sweet Deal of the Week.
Attention Lumberton. It's the Used Car Madness Sell-Off. 1 week only. One exclusive lot host location. Lumberton Honda. This is your shot at our pre-owned inventory before it's gone. Credit challenges? No credit? No problem. Our lenders are lined up and ready to go. Got a trade? Bring it in. Push it. Pull it. Tow it. We want it. And we're giving top dollar. The Used Car Madness Sell-Off. Coming to Lumberton Honda. Exit 22 off I-95. Offer with approved credit. Trade value must be determined with visual inspection. See dealer for complete details. Expires 3/31/26.
Attention, Lumberton. Attention, Rainford. And you too, Fort Bragg.
Remember this, 295-95, exit 22. That's the brand new easy drive from Fayetteville straight to Lumberton Honda. And you're here in 20 minutes. If you're buying a Honda, there's no reason to go anywhere else. Lumberton Honda is the best place to shop. And now it's never been easier to get here. Say it again, 295-95, exit 22. Lumberton Honda, the only stop you need.
When was the last time your CPA brought you a strategy that dramatically saved you taxes? This is Roger Harris, president of Whitehorse Financial. The 2 biggest robbers of wealth are debt and taxes. Our team of tax attorneys and tax planners help successful people legally pay less tax. If you have over $1 million in retirement accounts, or you're selling a business or real estate, we may be able to help. Call 910-339-2625 for a 15-minute discovery call, or visit whitehorse-financial.com.
Easter season is upon us. Honey Baked Ham would like to celebrate the risen one with you and will be closed Easter Sunday. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Honey Baked Ham will have extended hours to better serve you. Let Honey Baked Ham do the cooking for you. honeybakedham.com.
Good morning, Fayetteville with Gilbert Bays on WFNC News Talk 640 AM and now on 103.5 HD2.
News Talk 640 WFNC. Sergeant Alpha Caldwell is in here. Joe Parisi is saying, hey, stop beating me down. You know, we were beating Joe down. He's a member of the board of commissioners, and I'm board of the Crimestoppers board.
Yeah.
He and Tommy Hodges have been filling in for Sergeant Caldwell, who lost her chance of becoming a lieutenant because she's been lollygagging for the past couple of weeks. And she went down on the possibility of moving up to lieutenant. Now, she's got to make her way back up here. Okay, no, I'm just joking, as a matter of fact. It's always good to have you here. It was good to have Joe and Tommy in here, the board members. As a matter of fact, some of the more board members will be coming. They may be joining you.
Yes.
Which would be neat to have.
Yes.
All right, stay close to your microphone. This is you're here because bringing us the Crime Stoppers Crimes of the Week, and you have one for us to update.
Yes,
All
we
right.
have one for the week.
Go for it.
So this is going to be the homicide of Jalen Isaiah Dilday. Excuse me. So Jalen Dilday was reported as a missing person back in May of 2023. He was last seen wearing blue jeans, a black hoodie, and red Crocs. But on March 20th of 2025, at around 12:23 p.m., officers responded to the area of the All-American Freeway at the Cliffdale Road off-ramp where remains were found. Those remains were found to be identified as Jalen Isaiah Dilday, 20 years old, black male, and it was confirmed through the medical examiner that he has died. His death was a result of a gunshot wound to the head. At the time of him being reported missing, he was living in a transitional home for 18 to 20-year-olds in foster care nearby. Anybody with any information that knows Jalen Dilday, had any conversations the last time they saw him, or any information pertaining to Jalen, please contact Crime Stoppers at 910-483-TIPS.
And we talk about this all the time. This is one of these cold cases that's a couple of years old when it actually happened. But the importance of Crime Stoppers is the fact that somebody knows something.
Yes.
Someone could have a heart. Maybe they've confessed to someone else.
Yes.
And you may be able to help solve this crime. So encourage folks that the tips that they're giving are still useful.
Yes, please. Any bit of information, we always say this, anything that you may know, it's never minute, it does matter. No matter how small or big it may be, you may think that it's insignificant, what you may have seen or what you may have heard, but that just may be the piece that we need to help figure it out or bring resolution to that case.
And, we talk about these as cold cases. It may seem cold to us, but investigators are always working on them.
Yes, it doesn't stop until it's solved. And even if if the current investigator is working on it, it may be another investigator on down the line that may say, hey, put some fresh eyes on it, that may help find what we're looking for, or more information may come in that may help find and resolve the case.
There have been a lot of cases like that where some information has been given and the cases have been resolved.
Yes.
The one I remember that really comes to mind are the Three Horsemen, where the individual was raped and left for dead. She didn't die.
Yep.
Over at the
It was a cemetery.
cemetery,
off of
Ramsey Street. Yeah, I can't think of the name of the dog.
Yeah.
But that one, and then also the Ramsey Street rapist as well.
Yes.
Was one that was solved.
Yes.
The technology for solving crimes has come a long way
Oh, yeah.
in terms of DNA and your ability to even solve crimes based on the fact that a family member's DNA is now, that family member may have done something and, had to have his DNA taken, and it's put in the database. Talk about that and how that comes into play. Are you familiar with that?
I'm familiar with it, but it's been so long.
I forgot exactly what it's called, but it's
there is a specific name for it. Oh, Lord.
Well, that's okay. The fact is that there's generational or family DNA that connects someone to a crime,
yes,
even though that family member wasn't there. So investigators collect DNA at a time. Talk about that in terms of how the crime scene is processed.
So during when a crime scene is being processed, our forensics techs,
stay close to your mic.
Oh, the forensic techs, they're going to, especially when it comes to a victim that's deceased, they're going to collect DNA from the chief of medical examiner. They're going to collect the swabs from the victim. But also, if we feel like if there was a struggle of any type, swipings of the hands for DNA. So if the suspect touched their hands or anything like that, swipings from under the nails, anything or the clothing where we see it was disturbed, DNA can be collected from those areas, and then it's sent to the SBI lab for analysis to see, okay, were they able to retrieve that DNA, and was there any matches to that DNA as it was being tested?
And then once they have that information, it's stored. It's not just put away.
Yes. So I want to say it's CODIS. So if the DNA that's in CODIS, so if another crime, if this individual or that whatever individual suspect commits another crime, let's say, and DNA is collected from that crime scene, if it's random CODIS and that suspect's DNA is in there, it can be a match, and we can help us identify who the suspect is.
Right, and it's called investigative genetic genealogy.
There you go.
That was the word that I was looking for, genealogy, and family DNA searching. And so it's through that investigators are able to solve crimes as they look for these cases, these cold cases that have been around for several years. All right, now let's talk about the mechanics again, because we always do that before we let you get out of here, in terms of how you report the crime, because you want to remain anonymous, and that's what you want.
So if there's a crime, especially with our Crimestoppers, crimes of the week, if you have information, but if there's a crime that's going on in your neighborhood that you're like, hey, look, this is a problem, and it needs to get, I want it to be resolved. Contact Crimestoppers at 910-483-TIPS, or you can download the P3 app and upload your tip that way. Once you put your tip information in there, I, as the liaison, will receive that tip information, and whatever agency is investigating based on the location of where that crime is, that tip will be forwarded to that investigating agency. So it's either the Fayetteville Police Department, it could be Spring Lake, Holt Mills, Harnett County, Holt County, Sheriff's Department, CCSO, whoever is going to investigate it will receive that tip. If that tip leads to an arrest or a charge, you are eligible for a tip reward. Now, if that tip is being investigated by the Fayetteville Police Department, you're eligible for a tip reward up to $5,000 if the Fayetteville Police Department is investigating it. If another agency is investigating it, and it's not the Fayetteville Police Department, your tip reward is you're eligible for up to $2,000. The reason Fayetteville is giving a reward up to $5,000 because City Council voted on it, and due to the crimes within Fayetteville city limits, they wanted to help bring resolution, and they wanted to help stop crime. So, like, hey, if we can get the community to help resolve it, we'll give a reward up to $5,000. Once we get the tip, it's been investigated, it's been resolved, or it led to an arrest or a charge, you'll be notified. You will receive a notification where to pick up your reward, how much your reward is, and your tip ID number. Once you receive that information, go to the bank, go to the teller. Hey, I'm here to pick up my Crimestoppers tip reward. Do not show them any ID. We don't want to know who you are. We want you to remain anonymous. Then in turn, they will go retrieve that cash due to your tip ID number, give it to you cash in hand, and you're able to go free.
Kenny is our crack producer, and he's brought up on screen several cases, Kenny, that you found that were solved by the genetic genealogy. You want to highlight a couple of those things that you found?
Well, yes, sir. This one was just recent. Remember the two children that were missing, Blake and London Devon? The DNA led to the indictment of their adoptive mother, Avante Devon, and that involved forensic analysis of the remains. Also, genetic genealogy was utilized to track down the Ramsey Street rapist, and that actually was a story on NPR also. And I'm seeing a list here in Fayetteville. We've had sexual assault cold cases solved, rape cases. A lot of them have been sexual assaults that I see here. So that's what I see. So, yes, DNA is used in a variety of ways.
And the thing about those cases that Kenny's brought up is I covered those stories.
Yeah.
I covered those stories on either Channel 11 or Channel 5, depending on what it is. And so it was always amazing. And here's the last point I want to let you make before we give you the boot out of here, is the fact that this is not just about solving crime, but it's about providing closures for people left back. Talk about that just a second.
And we always say it's like closure is different for everybody, but it's just a piece of the process. It's a part of the process. So any information that's helped to bring resolution to a case, it helps bring some type of closure to the family members, but as a part of their healing process.
All right. Sergeant Alpha Caldwell with the Fayetteville Police Department. You are the liaison for the Fayetteville Cumberland County Crimestoppers Association in our community. We appreciate the work you do. And we look forward to either having you, Tommy, or Joe back next week. And no telling, if it's time for you to lollygag, we'll have one of them in here, I guess.
Sergeant.
All right,
Thank you.
Sergeant. That's what you're always Sergeant like that. All right, you're listening to News Talk 640 WFNC. We've got some local news for you right now.